Hey guys, it's Young Wealth. Now today we gotta keep talking about Zbcn. I know, like, I'm finding out I'm a fanboy of this token. Listen, it's a fact. It's truth. Like, if they've been spreading the rumors that Young Wealth is a big fan of Zbcn, listen, the rumors were true. At the end of the day, you have to understand that why do I love this chart? I love this chart because it's respecting these lines, respecting. Listen, on the previous video, I said if we stay above this trend, because we did break the trend, like we did regain possession over this past uptrend over here. If we just zoom out, my thesis, right? We did regain this uptrend here from this old trend line, but we didn't stay above it. If we stayed above it, we would have probably retested this. We would have not retested this. We would have made all-time highs at a 75 mark, right? 75 mark, but we didn't manage to do that. Highest we went was 7, which, to be fair, that was a good little pump we had last night, fellas, wasn't it, ladies and gentlemen? That was a good little money printing session we had last night, man. That was up 31%, as you can see right now. But as I was saying before I even get to that, I said if we stay above this old trend line, listen, we could retest that quickly, but we didn't manage to. We didn't have enough buys, I guess. But at the end of the day, broke below. This is where it was scary, because if we broke below here and stayed below here on the regain attempt, if we stayed below here, we would have definitely probably broke down. But as soon as it broke below the resistance that was now support, listen. We broke below support, we broke support, and then tested it and regained that support. Like, damn near, this is on the 2 hour, so we did this in like around 5 hours. Like, there's a lot of activity with this token right now. There's a lot of eyes on this token, and the scary part about this is there's probably corporations that have got their eyes on this token, and they don't need to rush. That's the thing about, of course, there's probably already big names invested into this coin. What I'm trying to say to you, like, when it comes to altcoins, corporations, they don't need to rush, because listen, they have billions and trillions to play around with. So they don't need to really get in the most early. But once these corporations they put their focus towards altcoins, instead of just like the top ones like Solana, ETH, Bitcoin, once they start to broaden their landscape, once they start to widen their vision on just a lot more altcoins, when crypto sees more adoption, because look at what happened to AI, bro. As soon as AI started getting popping, everyone was fanatic over it. Big companies were spending billions and trillions on it, or billions on it. Every country was engaged with it. Why? The people that started that trend was initially like, once America gets involved, once China and America is involved, it's usually going to be a chain reaction everywhere. So that's why AI is so big. Once USA starts to adopt something, on a big level, all the other countries, they just have to automatically do exactly the same. That's how it works. Anything USA do in terms of investment or a potential idea, like, or a revolution, like, the other countries are gonna follow suit. You gotta remember, America's the only country that it really brought it. America brought the idea of West Europe and Europe just having allies. Before that, there weren't really no benefits. Like, so we just have to understand that America's the powerhouse, but there will be a point in time where, instead of just even Donald Trump pushing crypto, we won't be just pushing crypto, we'll be using multiple altcoin utilities. Like, the global economy will be using multiple altcoin utilities. So once that day happens, that's when a lot of money is going to be injected into certain gems. Not every coin is going to go crazy. Not every coin is going to have the potential to reach trillions, but there's going to be the select few that is going to benefit. It's going to benefit the government. It's going to benefit the economy for them to actually adopt this tech. So it's like, you have to put your eggs in baskets, okay? You have to put your eggs in these, and that's why I like payment solutions, because let's be honest, I just believe it. I don't think the economy could ever cure itself unless it adopts these digital currencies. The economy won't fix until they just abolish the idea of a money printed by money or currency backed by a printer holds any value. And until they abolish that, until we have that big reset where they understand that we need scarcity. Anything that was an asset or had value was scarce. It was never been able to just be minted unlimitedly. So eventually, like, we'll be in a position where you don't have to ever sell 100%. Like, I know sometimes you think, if I do 20x, I could sell it all or a certain price, sell 100% for a certain price. But you're point in time where if you hold and accumulate long enough, you won't need to do that. You could just literally, you'll be so high up in X's that a 10% move is technically for you, like, probably like, because you're up at 20x, a 10% move is like a 200% move. That's a fact. Listen, if you buy now and we go 20x higher, that means if we, from that 20x price point, if we do a 10% move, that's a 200% move for you from your initial investment. So like, that's how it. That's how beautiful it is. There's been points where at the peaks of the bull runs, in one coin I've had like 64,000, and literally in 2% moves I've just noticed huge differences. In 5% moves it's just 4-figure differences, and it's just like, that's why it's crazy in crypto. The more you accumulate, the more comfortable you're gonna be with the unrealized movement, that unrealized movement, price action, the unrealized price action where, listen, it's down 10%. That's what it's about, in my opinion. That's my ideology, is holding assets. But back to Zbcn on the price action. We can actually just linger around here for a bit. I'm just being real. We can linger around here. Oh my god, this drawing is horrible. I'm holding the trackpad awkward. I keep saying I need to get a mice. I need to get a mice. I don't know why I'm being lazy. But yeah, if we just mingle above here, listen, that means when we get to this next target over here, we can. What I'm trying to say, because I'm tired, I'm muffling my word. Let me just line this up. What I'm trying to say is, if we just stay above this support, then we could build the fuel to go higher. We could build the fuel to reach that next big psychological level. If we don't linger over here and we break below, then we're just gonna retest previous support. We're gonna retest previous support. We're gonna see if that support is still valid. Okay, and that's just a fact. And we just drag it out so you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, if we don't stay above that resistance, that support, I can now change this into support. Listen, I have to update my graph, sorry. But yeah, if we don't stay above the support, then listen, we'll just test other support. But listen, these videos ain't like an obligation to watch. These videos ain't, you need to, if you're long-term holding like I am for 5 years, it don't really matter what this price action does now. I just made it strictly for entertainment. I'm not a financial advisor. This is for my entertainment, your entertainment, and it's a documentary because you're gonna look back at these prices in 6 months and it's gonna be like, damn, remember the days you was watching this video when it was 10x less or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna look back at just the journey. This is all the journey, because let's be honest, you check CoinMarketCap every day. So if you're gonna check CoinMarketCap, you might as well come check CoinMarketCap with me, and you might as well hop on the trading graph with me, right? Just chill with me. But with that being said, I'm gonna end it there. Smash the like button. It was Young Wealth. I'm signing out another one. Love you guys. Peace.